You're not gonna believe the features in this beautiful model home right behind me. In just a few seconds, we're gonna check out this amazing home, discuss who the builder is here, what model we're exactly in, floor plan wise, and just why this is one of the hottest and newest neighborhoods that people are moving to here in Jacksonville, Florida. So without wasting any more time, let's get right on into it. Let's not waste any more time and check out this amazing model home and floor plan. So as you'll notice when we first come up, we have our 2-car garage and our 1-car garage with that courtyard entry to this amazing home. And again, the builder will always have certain variations that you can change with the front of the house with the elevation, as well as potentially even adding a garage. That's something that you are looking to do. But as you can see here, we have a nice pavered front driveway, nice pavered front porch, really nice porch overall with some nice wood inlay for the ceiling. Really adds a nice touch to it. Again, I love seeing those wood elements. And then it brings us inside the home. So in here, you're gonna notice right away, we have a very beautiful 20-foot ceiling when you first come in. Really makes a grand entrance and really gives that epitome of luxury that you're looking for in a home just like this. Because again, this is an amazing house, beautiful wood floors throughout. And that's one of those things that we see the builders doing more and more of, not just with their models, but also with the homes that they're building, which is, again, these really nice lighter colored wood floors. From there, we come to our living room, our kitchen, and our dining room. So as you'll notice, this house is very expansive. Tons of space to be able to entertain, to be able to hang out, and to really be able to enjoy life across the board, no matter what you're looking for in a home. And again, how can I not keep going without referencing these amazing ceilings? Typically, builders are gonna do your standard drywall ceilings. Again, they'll finish it with a knockdown or sometimes even smooth ceilings. But when you get this tongue and groove wood inlay, I mean, it really does stand out, really does give you something that not everyone's gonna have and really makes this house truly one of a kind. And again, if you wanna know where we're at today or who the builder is, we will discuss that later on in this video, but if you wanna know right this second, on the screen, you can either call me, text me, email me. It's gonna be on the screen. Don't hesitate. I'm always happy to help answer any and all questions you may have. But then it brings us to our kitchen. And here in the kitchen, I absolutely love the fact that the builder did 2 separate countertops. They did more of that black quartz for the exterior of the kitchen. And they did more of a granite with a waterfall effect. And again, really thick granite for the island. So it really makes the island stand out, which I absolutely love because one of the first things people look at when they come into a home is that kitchen and specifically the island itself. So again, it continues that theme of luxury, continues that overall theme of high end that you're looking for in a home just like this. In addition, we have the all stainless steel appliances. These are gonna be Wolf appliances to kind of go with that high end feature of this neighborhood. Beautiful vented hood to go with it. And it is a 6-burner gas stovetop with an additional hot plate. So again, it doesn't matter what you're cooking, you have plenty of options at your disposal with that. And the tile backsplash goes very well too with the color choices that we are seeing throughout this home. They also finished it off with some nice gold hardware. And if you know me, you know that I love soft close cabinets and cabinetry. So I love the fact that the builder did this on this beautiful home. Then it takes us to our pantry. In this pantry, it's not gonna be the largest pantry you'll ever see, but it is a very great size. And I love the fact that the builder did these built-ins here because it really gives you an idea of what you could do with this space if this was your house. Because what they did is by adding these built-ins here, they really maximized the space in this pantry when it comes to utilizing it for everything you need. We have our Sub-Zero fridge, oversized fridge. That is, again, a beautiful piece of equipment to have in this space. And next to it is your Wolf microwave, which actually is below. That's something we're starting to see more often, especially with these more luxurious higher-end homes, when you have that vented hood, rather than putting it with a oven microwave combo, you are seeing it by itself down below, a little bit out of the way. We also have, as you saw here, our little wine cellar, so to speak, or wine chiller, or just more piece to be able to just show off all your different wine bottles. Again, it's a very cool feature. One of those things that you may or may not want in your home, but gives you an idea of what you could do with it with the specific floor plan. And then as we continue to keep going, over here too, we do have a designated half bath for guests. Obviously, for a home like this, it's good to have a half bathroom for your guests to be able to, kind of get away themselves without having to go into any of the bedrooms, because every bedroom on the first floor has its own bathroom. So we'll see those in just a second. This is gonna be your doors to your 2-car garage. You have a little station over here, a little drop zone. And then next to the garage, we have a super, super large laundry room. So as you can see here, we have our washer dryer combo. We have a sink in the laundry room, and then tons of cabinetry to go with it. Maybe even too much cabinetry, but the way I look at it, you can never have too much, because whenever you buy a house, you tend to always fill the space. And again, as we go through this video, do keep in mind that some of the things that we're looking at here are gonna be upgrades. They are not gonna be a part of that base price when you do buy with this builder, but there are things that you can do if you desire them. So let's now check out the living room and the other side of this beautiful house. So over here is obviously your downstairs living room. And as you can tell right away, it's a good size, still gives you some amazing views of the backyard, which we'll get to in just a moment. So just bear with me. You're not gonna miss everything that's out there. But also we have this beautiful marble tile fireplace. And again, this paired with that wood inlay ceiling, that tongue groove wood, it really just gives an element that I do not see very often with homes here in this area. And that element, it really gives that high-end class, sophistication, and really separates you when you have a home like this with these features from a lot of other people in the area. So it really gives you that ability to be unique and again, have that one-of-a-kind feel with the home. Obviously, it's gonna be a gas fireplace because again, this is a gas home, gas neighborhood. And then they did finish off the little wood mantle as well, just to kind of break up the marble as well. Then it takes us over here to our 1-car garage. So again, we have the hallway to our 2-car garage with the half bath. This hallway is gonna take us to our 1-car garage, but it's also gonna take us to our first bedroom downstairs. So this bedroom downstairs, this could make a great mother-in-law section of the house. It could be great for a young adult that's staying with you, great for guests, so they don't have to go upstairs. And as you can see, this bedroom is the size of some primary bedrooms in other homes. It's just that large. And so I love the fact that, again, they have I believe it's a queen size bed, but it could be a king. I believe it's a queen. I'll let you be the judge of that, in the comments section. Has 2 nightstands on each side. You have your walk-in closet as well. And then we have our dresser. And the reason I bring all these things up is that when it comes to a room in general, I actually like to see more things in that room because it gives me a better idea of just how large of a space it is. Because again, the more you can have in there, the better. So then as you'll see as we come in here, we do have in this bathroom, this designated bathroom for this bedroom, we have our beautiful tile shower. And this shower, again, they continue that gold hardware that we saw in the kitchen. What I love about it, and again, it's what you would expect to see at a home of this price point, which we will talk about soon, is that they went to the ceiling with that tile. So overall, it just gives it a finished, a complete look. And it's, again, what you'd expect to see in a home just like this. So yeah, overall, as we're going through this, if there's something that you have questions on, do not hesitate to give me a call, a text, an email. Definitely happy to help answer any questions you have on this specific home and this neighborhood, because it is by far one of the best neighborhoods that we have been in throughout Jacksonville. From there though, we're now gonna come back to the living room and go back here to our designated, not necessarily designated, but our primary bedroom. So this primary bedroom, what I love about it is it's tucked away. So you truly get that privacy that you would come to expect from a primary bedroom. And overall, it has an amazing size to it. And again, to have these built-ins, now I'm not saying this is exactly how you would want to have your primary, But to have these built-ins here just kind of show you just how large this room is and just how luxurious you can make it if you love this floor plan the way I love this floor plan. But in addition, we do have crown molding throughout this room and throughout a lot of the house. But they also did the tray ceiling in here. And again, if you know me, you know I love my trays. It just gives them a little more height, gives it a little bit more grandness in the room. And they still did that wood inlay with this ceiling as well. But yeah, again, anytime you can fit some seats in your primary bedroom, you're doing pretty well, especially with it still having a king size bed. Now this part of the home, I absolutely love, and I couldn't wait to show you this. So we do have a little linen closet here for obviously your towels and whatnot, but we actually have 2 beautiful oversized walk-in closets. And what I love about it too is as we check this out, right away you're gonna see with this first closet, it's got some lighter cabinetry, custom closets throughout, tons of cabinet space. And I love the recessed lighting that they added to it as well. Now I can tell you, that is most likely not going to be a standard with this builder for this home. But it just goes to show on what you can do if you so desired with a home like this in this neighborhood. Then we come to our other walk-in closet where we have a little bit more darker cabinetry, maybe more of a masculine kind of color choice with this closet. But again, oversized, tons of space here. And again, whether if it's gonna be a hers and hers closet or a his and his closet, again, typically more hers and hers, or again, a his and hers. Either way, I mean, you got plenty of space to work with, not just in this room, in this part of the house, but the rest of the house as well. Then we get to our primary ensuite. And again, I mean, this is a beautiful ensuite, super large, super luxurious. You have more that undermount lighting throughout, have the wall sconces as well with these almost like teardrop lighting, tons of tile throughout here as well, large soaker tub, and shower, which again, tile up to the ceiling, but you also get multiple shower heads, including one that I absolutely love seeing, which is that rain head up top. Again, if you ever have a desire to have a rain head and you're looking at buying new construction, that's one of those things that I would highly suggest that you look into doing with the builder while the home is being built, because it's always gonna be a lot tougher after the fact. But overall, love to know your thoughts on this. Leave a comment on what you think about this primary bedroom and ensuite. But besides that, let's not waste any more time and let's go upstairs to check out the second floor because there's still a lot more to look at. So now we're upstairs of this floor plan, and starting right off, we have like a designated like upper level office here that takes us to our front balcony. I say front balcony because we actually have 2 balconies. But I love here how, again, if you have kids, this is a great space if you were to do it the same exact way, to give them a space to be able to do their homework, to be able to, do whatever they need to do here, separate from their bedrooms. And again, if they need to get a little bit of sun, you have this balcony here, you come right out, and this balcony expands all the way across. So this is something that you don't get with most houses, and I do like how they continue that wood inlay here like they did downstairs, but it overall definitely gives you a lot to like, in my opinion. Also, these wall sconces are cool too. Again, an upgrade, most likely not a standard, but really nice to see. Continues to paint that picture of luxury. Then we get to our media room. Now this could be used as like a loft as well, but we do have more of a designated loft. But as you'll see with this media room, I mean, it is very large. And again, whether it's a media room, a she shed, a man cave, or just a place for the kids to invite their friends over to have their own space, you could do a lot of different things with this. I do like the fact that they have not 1, but 2 Sub-Zero mini fridges. And again, the built-in's a nice touch as well as the wood inlays that you're seeing throughout the space. They do have recessed lighting and surround sound speakers in here as well, because again, this is a media room. It'd be weird not to have surround sound speakers. But those will be an upgrade if you want them with the builder, typically. And again, if you want to know more of what are upgrades, what are standards with this home or this neighborhood, just gotta reach out to me so I can give you all those details and more. Then we have our more true designated loft. And up here, they've done a couple different things. So we have the built-ins over here. They actually did over here. Again, a really cool touch with more of that tile wall, but definitely did a different tone with that. And again, they have it designated as more like a poker table, like poker room, but you can do a lot of different things with this as well. And then it takes us to our back balcony, which again, why have one balcony when you can have two? With this back balcony, I mean, it's a great size out here, if I don't, trip over myself. Great size out here, still has that wood inlay as well. Great breeze from here. And again, this view, not saying every house is gonna have this view, but this view, it's to die for if you ask me. I mean, it's an amazing view with the stuff that's downstairs, which we're just gonna show you soon, so we'll get there in a second. But overall, a lot of great touches here that you just don't find with many neighborhoods or many builders in Jacksonville. But this one has them. From there, we're now gonna check out the other bedrooms and bathrooms upstairs. With the rest of this upstairs, it's gonna be mainly our bedrooms, bathrooms. Starting off, we have our first bedroom over here. Now this bedroom, it's a great size. You still get that walk-in closet, and guess what? You still get your own bathroom. That's the beauty of when you buy a home like this with this size, is that typically every bedroom will normally have its own bathroom. So it makes for, again, that privacy that you and your kids, especially your kids, will definitely like to have themselves. In here though, we do have our single vanity, and we also have another shower with the seamless glass with tile up to the ceiling for the space. So again, exactly what you would expect to see in a beautiful home like this. And then as we continue to go through, we do have two more bedrooms over here. So bedroom number one over here actually has a bathroom that you can access. Because again, if you're up here and you're in the game room or the loft, it's good to have a bathroom to not have to go downstairs. This bathroom as well, as you can see, is that same shower as well as all the other ones. But I do like the tile choice that they use in here just to kind of change it up some as well. This bedroom here is probably the smallest so far that we've been in. And this one, as you can see, they have it more staged with two single beds. You could easily do a queen size in here or full size bed, but definitely a little bit on the smaller side compared to the other ones. And over here, we also have our walk-in closet. So again, I mean, to have walk-in closets in every single bedroom, you really can't go wrong, if you ask me. But we do have one more bedroom on the other side. So this can make the third bedroom upstairs, fifth overall. And this bedroom is about the same size as the last one, maybe slightly bigger. Again, we have our full-size bed here. Plenty of furniture to kind of show that you can kind of fit everything in here. And we still have two with this one, a walk-in closet. Again, continuing that theme, 5 bedrooms, 5 walk-in closets, 5 bathrooms. Can't go wrong there. And this one actually gives us our tub. Because again, if you're ever thinking, do I need a tub in a house? It's always good to at least have one. In some cases, to have at least one on every floor. So this one checks that box, and the primary checks the other box. So again, love seeing all that. It's exactly what you'd want to see in a house just like this. But wait, there is more. And that more is gonna be what's outside this house in the backyard, which I think you're gonna love. I know I love, by far one of my favorite features. So without wasting any more time on the inside of the house, let's now check out that beautiful backyard. So now that we're outside, I do wanna point out that there's a lot of upgrades in this backyard. So anything you see here can definitely be done with this builder, but keep in mind, there will be an additional price tag on it to do these things. But right off the bat, we have our extremely large back porch. Now they did not screen this back porch in, most likely to be able to kind of show off the rest of the backyard. But again, that isn't that if you want to have done with the builder. Most builders here in Jacksonville tend to allow you to screen in the back porch when you do build with them, or you can always do it after the fact as well. With back here too, you're gonna see here we have that wood inlay continued throughout. So again, great touch there. Tons of recessed sliding as well. Again, what you would expect to have in a home like this, and plenty of surround sound speakers as well. So that way, on on you know, football Saturdays or football Sundays, or if you just have friends or family over, you can easily get some music going or get the game on without having any issues at all. And then over here, we also do have a really nice area to be able to relax, have friends or family over, and just gives you another area of the house to entertain at. So what they did here is they actually did more of that composite material for the flooring. So this is not an actual wood. And this flooring, what's really cool about it is it doesn't get hot with the elements, it doesn't have to be painted, and overall it doesn't rot. So it has a lot of great features. It is more pricey sometimes than wood, but with those great features you get with it, it's well worth it. Trex is one of the companies that does build this. You know, this may be Trex, it may not be Trex, but that is the one that people tend to think of when it comes to this composite, you know, wood flooring. Then we do have over here a nice oversized gas fire pit. You can't go wrong with that. It really does give you a time to be able to, you know, hang out, especially during a couple of those cooler days that we have here in Jacksonville, and roast some marshmallows or just chill and have a cigar, whatever kind of piques your interest. And then we get to this huge oversized pool. This is by far one of the largest pools that I myself have been able to see here in Jacksonville. Really just gives you plenty of options to do whatever you want with it. Great as a lap pool as well. But what's really cool with it is they actually did like a waterfall effect around the whole exterior. So it almost looks like that the water is going to overflow onto the pool deck, but there's a thin separation between the pool deck and the pool where the water overflows and most likely recirculates back into the pool. And I love the dark pebble that they coloring that they chose for the texture of the pool. Really gives it, again, a very distinct look and offsets a lot of these lighter colors that we see with the exterior of the house very well. In addition, as you would typically expect with you know, any pool nowadays here in Jacksonville, you do get a little bit of a lounge area here. Makes it easier to get in and out of the pool as well, because you will have the steps there as well. And over here, we actually have our, you know, hot tub, so to speak, that is built into the pool as well. So again, over here you have that ability to enjoy, you know, some, you know, the hot tub on a you know, cooler day, and it just overflows right into the pool. So, and it's a very large hot tub if you ask me. But again, you know, go big or go home, right? In this case, you go home to go big, in a sense. But overall too, they also did a like a glass fence wall back here as well as an option. Maybe not something you would do, but just again, a cool feature across the board. And then we get to our outdoor kitchen and dining space. Because again, here in Jacksonville, if you're gonna have a house like this, why not just have not just an indoor dining and kitchen, but have an outdoor dining kitchen as well? So they started off by doing a pergola out here. It's a metal pergola, so it doesn't rot. They do have a little bit of covering on top as well to kind of keep you know, a little bit more cooler out here as well. But as you can see, we have a large 8-seater table out here. So again, on really nice days, you could easily entertain, have guests over, and really spend all your time outside. And then we have this oversized island with our gas Coyote grill, multiple mini fridge, kegerator, trash, storage, everything you can need. So I mean, it really is just, I mean, nothing was missed with this house. You know, we go through a lot of homes. Obviously, if you've been on our channel, you've seen a lot of other model home tours. If you haven't, I would highly suggest you look at it, but this is by far the nicest, if not, well, one of the nicest, not the nicest home we've ever been in. So again, if you want to know more about where we're at today, what the price of this house is, or who the builder is, reach out to me. But besides that, let's now discuss more about the neighborhood and more about Jacksonville. So what did you think of this amazing floor plan we're in today? Truly one of a kind, right? Well, like I said, if you want to know more about this floor plan, you just got to reach out to me, because I'm always happy to help answer any and all questions you may have about any floor plan, builder, or neighborhood here in Jacksonville, Florida. But overall today, you know, we are actually in the Marsh Harbor neighborhood, and we're looking at a Hutchinson floor plan, which is built by Toll Brothers. Now, Toll Brothers is the builder for most of these lots in Marsh Harbor at this time. Again, there are some waterfront lots as well that are separate, But Toll Brothers, as you saw today, they built an amazing home. It's a great product, and they truly do, for this neighborhood, they really have left no stone unturned to ensure that they're providing the best product to you as the consumer. But overall, the reason people love Marsh Harbor is because you are pretty much located in Nocatee, Florida, which is one of the most popular, if not the most popular community in Northeast Florida, and honestly, one of the most popular communities in the whole state of Florida because of the amazing schools, the proximity to other attractions, and just overall the lifestyle that's been created here in Nocatee. But in Marsh Harbor, you're actually not necessarily a part of Nocatee, so you're not paying what's called a CDD fee to live here in Marsh Harbor. So you don't get the, the master planned community amenities like you get in Nocatee with the splash park and the spray park. But also, why do you need that when you have something amazing like this? So, overall, you do save a little bit of money there. But overall, the reason people love Jacksonville, Florida is because there's a lot of attraction here, whether if it's going to sporting events like the Jacksonville Jaguars, Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp for baseball, Jaguars for football, or going to like the Iceman hockey team, going to their games. There's a lot of things you can do there, but also we're only about 20 minutes or so from the beach, if that. So again, if you're someone who wants to move here to Jacksonville, or if you live here in Jacksonville currently and you want to be closer to the beach and you're not currently, this could be a great location for you. I know it would be for me, but obviously it comes down to what you yourself are looking for in a home here. So overall, it is, like I said, by far one of the best that we've looked at. And to know more about it, this is a home that is it's 5 bedrooms, it's 5.5 bathrooms, and believe it or not, you may have noticed in the video, it's actually over 5,000 square feet. So it's a massive house. So overall, there is a lot to like about it. If you don't have a big family, maybe it's not the right fit for you. But again, even then, you can still do a lot more with it too. So why not give it a chance, right? But overall, right now, here in Marsh Harbor, Toll Brothers is offering some incentives. So if you want to know what those are, you have to reach out to me. They are subject to change, so they do change pretty routinely. But right now, for this specific floor plan, the Hutchinson, it actually starts in the low 2 millions, so right around 2.4 or so. But that also is subject to change. So again, if you want to know what it is right this second, you got to reach out to me so I can get that answer for you. Until next time though, I'll see you guys again on the next video.